Hey guys, Pete Ramsey here, HVAC Greatness. Now we're here to address a topic that keeps coming up. Got to do more advertising, got to do more marketing, got to do more advertising, got to get more customers, got to drive our work supply chain. And I want to address that because there's so much confusion. And if you're a new business owner, a young business owner, or even if you've been around a while, you may not have total clarity on this. So let's talk about the difference between advertising and marketing, because they are two very different things. They are closely related, okay? Let's not get them confused, because the truth of the matter is they are not the same. Each of them has their place in your business, and as you evolve, as you grow, as you develop, you're going to need to understand this so that you can implement a new strategy. Because if you don't, all you're doing is throwing money towards something unnecessarily. You don't need to spend money on advertising forever. When you're new, okay, and you don't have any customers, you're in what we call customer acquisition mode. Yeah, you need to advertise. Of course you need to advertise. You don't have any customers. However, once you've established a strong customer base, now you don't need to advertise as much. And let me explain. The customer that is most likely to buy from you is somebody who already knows who you are. They recognize what you do. You're not some gamble, right? They know you, they like you, they trust you because they've done business with you. So if the person that's most likely to do business with you is available to you for marketing, why would you go spend money on advertising to try to draw somebody in to your business circle that they don't know you, they don't like you, they don't trust you? In fact, it's going to be very expensive to get their attention. What does it cost to bring in a new customer these days? It's very expensive versus what does it cost to maintain one? But we are creatures of habit, and so we continue to do those same things. And so when you're new in business and you're advertising, you're spending that money, you got that budget, you're spending the money, ultimately you're going to come into a position of being somebody bigger than you were. And you need to recognize that. So that transition has to take place. Your strategy has to shift. Not completely. Think of a dimmer switch. We're going to gradually move it from darkness into lightness, or the other way around. But before you can do all of that, you have to have something that's going to create that loyalty. And you just showing up and doing great work is not enough. It's not enough. You must create a powerful identity and a unique marketing position and solution that your customers appreciate and see you different than everybody else. And you need to do that before you start scaling. You need to do that before you start adding all these employees. I hear it all the time. Pete, I got to add somebody to get out there to do that work for me so I can be freed up to work on my business because I'm too busy working in my business. Yeah, I read the E-Myth too. I get that. But if you don't know where you are in these different areas, you're going to hit these plateaus and you're going to hit these challenges. And many of you are facing them right now. You're stuck and you're frustrated and you're overwhelmed. And there is a reason. It's because you didn't get the foundation right. And you didn't get your mindset right. You didn't get your habits right. But when it comes to advertising and when it comes to marketing, you need to have the message really clear, and it needs to be based on who you are as a professional. What is that identity that you have that sets you apart from everybody else and therefore is powerful? It gives you leverage. And how do you position yourself in your market uniquely so that you're not just another company of heating and air? You're different. Because when you are the same as everybody else, now it just boils down to price. If you're hearing the price issue, there's a couple of things that could be happening. Number one, you don't have the right customer avatar. You're attracting the wrong customer. Number two, that customer just hasn't been evolved yet. They're value-based and they really haven't gotten experience-based, and those are okay. You can bring those along. But number three, you're not effectively communicating just how valuable you are. Oh, you think, yeah, Pete, you don't know, my customers love me. They want to do business with me. They keep calling me. They call me because of my quality. No, they don't. You need to wake up. It's time to sober up. This is a business. These decisions are made for business reasons, and people leverage what they have to get what they want. They don't have knowledge over you in this particular area, right? They utilize what they have. They can use your competition against you, but most people understand you attract more flies with honey. So they're going to be very nice to you because you are in control of the quality of the repair as well as what's going to be charged. But as soon as you leave their property, they've forgotten about you. Unless you build a relationship that's based on your core values and these other things that we teach you over in the X Factor program. Okay, you need to go through this, and it's never too late. We didn't realize this until, heck, I've been in business for 10 years. A lot of this stuff we did naturally. I sold my business after 10 years, and we thought we had our head around it. We did, and we've learned so much since then on how human behavior works. They're not in tune with you, therefore you must get in tune with them. And sometimes you have to draw them out and convert them. Running a professional business has very little to do with setting superheat and subcooling and airflow. Has very little to do with proper return size and static pressure. It has much more to do with how you are perceived, and therefore everything you do in marketing is critical. Advertising is going to get their attention and get those people out there with no relationships. They could be trouble customers. They don't appreciate or value the services that you provide, because the good customers, they're already in a relationship with a good company, right? Until something happens, and you've got to be patient, and you've got to draw those over to you, and you do that by setting yourself apart. You've got to condition those opportunities that you have, and you've got to build that connection through a maintenance agreement program. And we've got a better version of that as well. We'll be sharing some of that information as we go along. Anyway, thanks for joining in. Pete Ramsey here, HVAC Greatness. I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.